Hi guys, welcome to the Monday Monologue. I'm kidding. So it has been a year though.
Yeah.
Like
congrats,
almost a year.
Kien.
Congrats to you, Jay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hi Max, you just got tagged on eventually.
Oh hey Max.
Yeah,
Max
I'm here.
came on here so it's been a year of like on and off doing this. Like a lot of our early shit isn't up, but I was re-listening to it. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's really
Awesome
good.
or weird as shit?
Okay, one of them was weird as shit,
Yeah.
and the rest we were listening to were pretty awesome because we like kept.
Our older ones weren't too.
Yeah, they were. You listened to them.
Yeah, I
These are the
did.
Older ones. They weren't
It was just-
bad.
It would be in a better recording place.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, we're not clustered in a fucking attic, so that's positive.
Right.
You could be teching and live in a house where like he does it at night and people are sleeping. That would suck.
Yeah.
I don't know if he lives with his parents or has other roommates or what.
It's just
All of his recordings are on his bed, though. Like,
Yeah.
Tekking is awesome, by the way, not bashing on
Yeah,
it, but
no,
like,
no,
Tekking does
yeah.
all of his videos in the same spot in his bedroom, and that's all we ever see.
But then you have like people like Masako who does his, and he has a studio. I'm like, fuck, dude, I wish I was that. Like,
Right.
It's probably his like an extra room in his house. It's
It
not-
very well could
like,
be.
I feel like that, like, and then but that's the thing. Like a lot of the YouTubers you see that like they're in their room because like a lot of the YouTubers I watch are like in their room. The only ones I know is like Marca Pilar and PewDiePie that have their own shit.
The one I watched for Star Wars explaining, I think he's in his office or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then I think, like, I'm really, like, I'm not bashing or anything like that, but, like, some of the YouTubers I do like, their accents are super thick. And, like, sometimes I can't understand them, and I'm like, you're saying some really interesting shit, but I was like, I have to go back, and, like, they're getting more views from me because I have to go back and
It's
listen.
like some of the British ones, like, when their accent's really thick, it's like, okay.
I've noticed watching YouTubers, like I've watched somebody who does RuneScape videos. I've been watching him for years now. He started off with a really thick, like maybe Russian somewhere in their accent.
No, we killed 3 today.
And yeah, basically how it started.
We go kill 3.
And
we
now-
go get fish.
He sounds so American now. It's really weird.
It's yeah. See, that's like, and it's.
I think it's after like you speak for so long that becomes your job. You start enunciating things.
Enunciating. Sorry.
Hey!
If Jay wasn't between us, I would have hit you.
I'm sorry.
But like you start like using an accent that doesn't have a lot of slur to it. It doesn't have a lot of twang, or like you don't use slang words as much anymore.
Which I understand. Like, it's just the other reason I bring up the 1 year is because like I listen to them. I still listen to them because like I like to like not. It's not that I don't like to hear my voice or anything. I'm not a narcissist like that. But like in the future, I will have to re-edit them. I'm gonna put them out sometime.
Yeah.
You know, just be like, hey, this is what we used to do. But I can like really, even from like the first episode we did. When all of us as a group, I was listening to it. It has changed. It has coherently. It has changed.
We've become
numerous times.
We've become more formatted. Like I wouldn't say formal, but we're more structured now.
Yeah, which is nice, and like that's what I recently recorded another fanime just by myself about Super Saiyans, and sorry, Max, I'm sorry.
Supposed to be part of that, you dick.
I know. No. So what had happened, if to make my explanation, is that I watched the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super, which explained how Super Saiyan works, and I'm like, all right, this seems like the best time to like finally bring up Super Saiyan. Like,
Yeah.
I brought up things about female Super Saiyans, and I'm like, you know what? They actually put a legitimate reason, and I have like I'll do a conversation about like why it's okay that people can just go Super Saiyan, because like I've read so many internet things about like why it's not okay, why they're like, oh, she's a girl so she learned it really fast. I'm like, well, no, technically speaking, she just channeled into the energy that everyone no, because everyone channeled into the back energy. So Super Saiyan, you find out there's a key energy located in your back that releases the energy to go Super Saiyan. And so Kaba is not very good at like pissing people off, because like initially Super Saiyan comes from like rage.
Yeah.
That's what everyone thought.
You
like,
go enraged and basically break the inhibitor instead of channeling the inhibitor.
So what Kale Khalifa did was Kaba explained to her how it worked, and that's how Khalifa did it. So the first time she tried to go Super Saiyan, it didn't work. So she tried it again, and it worked. That's the thing, like, it wasn't like one and done. She's like, yeah, I'm a Super Saiyan. Like, she tried it first, and she's like, I can almost reach it, but I can't. So I think that's why, like, every time I read those thread forums, I'm like, well, technically speaking, Goku wasn't, like, training to go Super Saiyan. He just unlocked the inhibitor. And Vegeta realized that if he overtrained and that there's a different way to do it, like everyone else, their inhibitor was broken because of like some trauma.
Yeah.
Like Khalifa just jumped past that. There's no trauma that she had to go through.
And I'm kind of okay with that because we've reached the point in Dragon Ball where people are literally fighting gods.
That's what I mean. Like Super Saiyan is not as impressive.
So like allowing them to unlock Super Saiyan this early, it sounds cheaty a little bit, and I kind of understand why people are mad because we watched Goku struggle for how fucking long.
Yes and no. See, I don't understand why people are mad. Like, I think that like I just think that like after Goten and Trunks went Super Saiyan, it's just like, all right, no one gives a shit about this.
Right?
Anymore.
They're fucking 8-year-olds. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. It's like a stepping stone now, like, so people can be on par with shit that's going on.
That's what I mean. And, like, it amplifies someone's base form.
Yeah, because, like, if Khalifa came in and could just be Saiyan, she'd be worthless as shit.
I mean, if they stayed in their base form, like, as a warm-up, but, like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, so they need some kind of, like, not an edge, but some kind of, like, you know, thing.
They need something to,
Plus, and it goes with, like, this is going to sound weird, but it kind of technically goes with biology, too, because they were two, like, the same, they're genetically the same, but the way they were brought up is different. As in Universe 7, where Goku and Vegeta's from, it's very warlike. I'm sorry, Jay.
This has been the Dragon Ball Tangent.
Yeah. Before I finish.
All right, we're almost done.
Yeah. But Universe 7's is very, they were very warlike, as in Universe 6 are very warriors of justice, so they didn't go through aggressive, like, they're not as bulky, they're bulky, they're leaner than they are bulky.
Yeah, and they're not as aggro as Universe 7.
There's, like, it's the reverse, where, like, Tarbal, Vegeta's brother, is very Universe 6-ish, and Khalifa, who is in the Universal Tournament for Universe 6, is very Universe 7-esque because of the way she eats and stuff. Like, that's what I mean. Like, there's hit and miss. They didn't even have tails anymore. That's how, like, advanced they were.
Yeah, because they didn't kill whatever that species was that was with them.
Yeah.
So they evolved separately.
Yeah, they evolved very more timid than they did. Like, aggressive.
They evolved with an advanced race already.
Yeah. And they were, like, chill.
Yeah.
Oh. Except for the Frieza race, because apparently all Frieza races are assholes.
Fuck Frieza races.
Fuck Frieza races. But, okay, well, before we go into it, like, I know we just went on an 8-minute tangent about Super Saiyan, which you can also check out on our 2 videos about the female Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan on the Roshambros YouTube channel.
Woo-woo. Is it shameless plugging if we plug our own channel?
No.
All right.
Because like
are those on our Facebook page yet? Or not?
Yeah, one of them is. But like no, it's not shameless plugging. Everyone's like, oh, if you look at my past video, this happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess Max, you didn't really have an eventful weekend.
Not really.
Jay, what about you?
Saturday I went to work.
Mm-hmm.
Went home. No, I was halfway home and I got called back to work. Like, okay. And then so I decided to go back home, get my stuff, and play X-Men at a pawn shop. No, it's now called the Game State now. They had S-Con, which is just like little game con thing they do.
It's for Kevin Rohan, who owns the store's wife, Susan.
Yep, it's a month after her birthday. But coincidentally, they just do it because it's a thing they've been doing for a while. And it's okay. I went to go play some X-Men, and it was like, hey, we're going to do some karaoke, so people I know there's like, and you're coming. I'm like, shit.
What was this? 513 or?
No, it was at Chaplin's.
Chaplin's. Oh shit! See, that place is awesome as fuck.
It is. It's really cool. And I'm like, okay.
Who's there?
It was Jacob Bauer, his girlfriend, this Dalton guy, some other people I don't know that are Kevin's friends.
Was it like was Lindsay Matheson there?
I don't know.
Lindsay, her boyfriend's Jason. He's like balding. Was Dan there? Andreessen?
I don't know. There's some other people I know.
Tall guy with a beard.
I didn't see.
Okay.
But anyway, there it was like karaoke. It was $10 for a bottomless pitcher of Bud Light.
So Jay got drunk.
I got drunk as shit. Everyone but the DD got drunk as shit.
How did you get home?
the DD. I carpool. See, Jacob Bauer
Dropped you off.
and his girlfriend live below us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're our neighbors.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
He needs to come up here and record with us sometime then.
Okay, I'll tell him that.
God damn.
He says, we should, since we're neighbors, why don't we hang like anymore? I'm like, you're right. Why don't we? And then, so, yeah, we gotta do have I told him that. But yeah, so I got drunk as fuck.
I too also got drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
On the day after. And
I stayed sober.
Max had to watch his kid.
Yep.
But besides that, my life, I just got roped into doing. I play a game called Shadowrun, which is another pen and paper RPG. It's a it's a cyberpunk-esque game set in the future. Well, it's cyberpunk, and it's with fantasy and stuff. And my DM said, we're gonna have up to 7 people playing. Would you like to DM? Me saying, yeah, sure, why not? What could possibly go wrong? And so now I'm roped into doing that. Plus, the Roshambros here, we're gonna start doing D&D.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And I'm DMing that also, and so that's 2 games I have to keep track of, write stuff for. One we're doing, I have a campaign book already down. Just to write notes and stuff about what's gonna happen here and there. That's not as bad, but the other one I have to create mostly from scratch, which I'm excited for. At the same time, I'm afraid. It's like, oh god, that's a lot, but it's gonna be fun.
Their campaign literally could be they turn a corner and there's a giant monster there. End of campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with that in mind, we are still letting you know that we are this week we are starting to record everyone else's podcasts that go with it. Jay's Untitled podcast and Ryan's Rye Guys reviews. And also because of the D&D, we decided BroQuest.
BroQuest?
BroQuest?
BroQuest.
What is this gonna be?
It is our D&D campaign.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Our recorded D&D.
Are we gonna
campaign.
record
Yeah.
while we play?
BroQuest.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So anyway, by the way, we're recording now. We named it the
Brojo. We are live from the Brojo. I keep
Live from the
forgetting.
Brojo.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
named the area we record.
The Brojo. So there's that. A lot of things. A lot of good changes.
Oh my god.
Where I also will be recording with Ryan's brother actually.
Mm-hmm.
in the Brojo.
In the Brojo.
Brojo.
Another fanime with Ryan's brother about One Punch Man. And,
Fuck you, One Punch Man.
And then Max and I will be also starting another podcast called A Judge of Character,
Yep.
which we judge characters.
Basically judge characters.
Judge characters.
It won't be as frequent because
Yeah.
we'll have to find people we actually don't like.
Or in general, because like I wanted to do
Yeah.
like other, like, you know, we could get like Jay or Ryan to come in with characters they dislike or really
Yeah,
like.
we can do that.
Yeah.
That's where a judge a character is, because it's like, you know, I can't do fanimes all the time because
Right.
like I watch too many animes, and just to let everyone know, the My Hero Academia review, we're waiting because the tournament is still going on. So if anyone's ever looking like, where's that My Hero Academia review? It's gonna be there sooner or later. So besides that, like we could go to the trailers.
We could.
Far Cry 5.
Yeah. So anyway, first of all, I read an article by PC Magazine that it's gonna be confirmed that there's gonna be 2-player co-op. Besides, like it was in Far Cry 4, you had co-op, but you couldn't do campaign.
Mm-hmm.
This time you can. That's gonna be really fun, I think.
That is super fun. Like I personally think that it is a super awesome concept.
Yeah.
The plot is super interesting because like all the other ones you were in a rogue country.
Yeah, like
weird
Africa or
Africa,
some
fucking
island place,
island
or
area,
and then like Asia. Yeah.
And it's like, and it's, to me, I think that is extremely interesting.
The one Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon was fun. That was just a really fun.
That
game.
was just 80s on crack, and it was amazing.
It was.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And well, you continue. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. Like, my thing about it is like, okay, so it's doing the Outlast 2 kind of plot, where it's like a religious cult, which I think is super interesting. Like, I think I can't play Outlast, but I can watch like playthroughs of it, because like I thought it was a very interesting concept to be like God and stuff like that. Like, I'm not an atheist or anything like that, but it's just like, it's nice to like
They're pushing the hot button topics.
Yeah, and I think it's a very interesting one, like, because like we were like, it's weird because like some news stories you get, like the Star Trek, like there's not many white people in there, and then you get these ones that are like
Just
they're making fun of white people and how dare they do that. I'm like, well,
Like,
it's not really
It's
making
not making fun of. It's
them.
just like, I think it's gonna be fun. It reminds me a lot of like a modern day Western. It's always set in Montana. It's like, so you're.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, it's set in Montana.
Motherfucker.
And so, like, you're a town, whatever it was, like, you're basically, I think you're gonna be the town, and you're protecting yourself from these fucking cultist rednecks with guns. I'm like, wow, this sounds a lot like a Western. You know, it's like rednecks play some with the banditos, and
Yeah,
there
and
you go.
there's something I don't know. Like I don't hate rednecks.
No.
I find them uncomfortable. Like, not all rednecks. It parodies them a lot. Like, and I think that's an interesting concept to have because not many people are like ballsy enough to be like, yeah, fuck rednecks, mer.
Yep.
Like, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of America going on in that game.
I think it's gonna be
I don't
fun.
mean it
Far
to,
Cry
like,
is just
yeah.
outrageously fun.
Yeah, I don't mean it in a bad. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be a parody on itself, and I think it's a very interesting game. Max, did you have any talks about Far Cry?
Far Cry 5?
Yeah.
I think it looks great. My one thing that I've enjoyed the most about Far Cry is the fucking drug things that happen.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Far Cry 3, you fucking chased a house through a cave. Like, what bullshit was that?
Amazing.
Yes.
That's
In
what
Far
it
Cry
is.
4, you literally get like peyoteed out and go to Shangri-La.
Dude,
So-
that is amazing.
Right? So like I'm hoping that there's something.
Cocaine, never again.
Did you like Primal?
I didn't actually get to play Primal.
Primal is
Oh,
fun.
shit. Eli's letting
Prim-
me his copy, so.
Oh,
Primal
really?
is Primal
Okay.
is fun. To me,
I
Primal
have
is fun.
seen people play it. It looks awesome. I love the controlling animals concept. That's a cool thing that's different.
I like you can put fire on weapons and it becomes a new weapon. I
Yeah.
think that's like my favorite. And like they have a beehive bomb that is just dope as shit.
That's something I've always liked about Far Cry that they did that a lot of other games don't do. Can light the fucking terrain on fire.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Like no other
It
game
is,
does that
yeah.
that I've played. Like
I think-
Jay and I play Ark. You would assume you could torch the fucking island.
But you can set an animal on fire, is what I found out last night.
Yeah,
Breath of the
Jay
Wild
fucking
is
torched
Breath
me.
of the Wild is another like it's weird. We were talking about the terrain being because Breath of the Wild you can fuck up and set shit on fire in that game.
Yeah.
So I think that's like
Oh,
I think
that's
I
cool.
like real world concepts in games sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I think
If you fucking throw a flare into a bunch of kindling
pretty
and
positive
it
it's gonna
just
set on fire.
sits there,
That's
the
not
game
cool.
loses a little bit for me.
Yeah.
The immersiveness is gone.
I think it's fun. Like I really think that kind of shit is fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really play very many video games, but I like open world video games because there's a coherent story, but I don't have to follow it.
No, you don't.
have
You
to
can just
follow
run off
it.
and
You can
hunt
just do
shit.
whatever you
Yeah,
want.
I can just kind of do what I want, and that's the thing that makes me excited.
Yeah.
So the next one is Oats Studios Volume 1.
Mhm.
It's weird.
It looks
weird.
odd. It
Odd.
looks. They said it's gonna be like a bunch of videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see where they go with it because this first one looked interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the concept of
Yeah,
it was, but
it
it
was-
looked like
Uh-huh.
it could be good.
Someone could explain it.
Yeah, if anybody knows any more information,
Yeah.
let us know because the video didn't really explain a lot.
Yeah, and it's made
Yeah.
by Neil Blomkamp, and he made District 9. The only movie I like from Neil Blomkamp is District 9. I think all of his movies look really fucking cool.
They look cool.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
look cool
damn
as
right.
shit. But
do.
like, they end up becoming this. He does that recycled story thing too much for me.
Okay.
Like that's what they were. Like I thought Elysium looked fucking cool.
I
But
enjoyed
it
Elysium.
Yeah.
Was District, but to me it was like District 9 again.
Yeah,
And
it is
same with
kind of the
and same with Chappie.
So I never watched Chappie.
Chappie
It's
was
the
kind of the same
same-esque
process.
story. Yeah.
Plus,
Like,
I don't really like Diane Wood. I think they're fucking annoying.
Diane Wood, yeah. they're
I
kinda
like
annoying.
Diane Wood.
I think they're annoying as people, though.
I don't like watching their videos, but I like watching their. I like their music. Their
I
music's
think
interesting.
I think they are like really shitty actors. I don't like.
Oh, I don't know. I've never
I
seen
think they're
them
really
as
shitty.
actors.
Like there's just some musicians that shouldn't be actors.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So there's that. Then there's LoganLucky and
So-
oh man.
My
Oh
thoughts are,
my
well,
God.
but is it the guy or the director or the producer, whoever it is, who did Ocean's 11, 12, and 13?
It's the director and Magic.
director.
So what reminds me of this is basically it's like those movies replaced with rednecks.
Yeah, it's
And
Steven
plays-
Soderbergh.
it
It's Steven
looks
Steven
really
Soderbergh
great.
film.
Fucking
I love it.
what's the fucking TV show that used to be on where there were the two brothers that drove around the fucking countryside and they're
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. Looks like Dukes of Hazzard mixed with like Ocean's 11.
It looks so much fun,
does.
and Daniel Craig doesn't look or sound like Daniel Craig.
No,
Right.
It is the most like surreal thing ever. I'm like, what?
I
like,
can't wait to see Kylo Ren without an arm.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
I think
Adam Driver.
Yeah, and it looks really funny
It
too.
does.
It looks like it could be funny. It's they're heisting the Daytona 500. It was some kind of race.
It's the Cherry 650 or
Yeah.
something like that. It's
Coca-Cola, I thought
basically
it was,
the Daytona 500,
Yeah.
but they couldn't say that.
Yeah, they're trying to like Sebastian Stan is in it. And it just looks really good.
Wait, what's he from? He's from
Fucking Bucky.
Oh yeah, oh my god, I feel stupid. Yeah, you're right.
He's Bucky.
Yeah, he
and
is.
like I'm like, yeah, I can get behind this.
Right.
Like,
It looks
It
like
has
it'll
a
be
decent
good.
cast of actors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's an enjoyable thing, and I think it's very it's a very fun. It looks just awesome.
I hope I'm not disappointed by it.
Yeah. No, I really don't.
I
really
doubt
hope
I
I'm-
will be, but that's probably it's gonna have comedy in it,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's gonna have action in it, and it's gonna have a decent plot and a storyline, and it looks like there's somebody,
Because it's a fucking Soderbergh film, and it just
Yeah.
does that.
and it looks like there's somebody who fucking figured out already that they're going to be fucking trying to heist this thing, because there was some lady that's like, I want to get the Logan brothers, and you're like, oh shit, there's already a villain.
Yeah. And so, there's that.
Well, I guess an anti-villain, because
Anti-
they're the villains,
Yeah.
technically. I don't know.
Antagonist. Just
Yeah,
there's an
antagonist. Yeah, better term.
So, and then there's Lego Marvel 2, and I think this is awesome.
Yep, same.
Oh my gosh, there's just so many Easter eggs.
And
to
the
begin
first
with.
one, if you played the first one, was really fun.
Yeah.
Like, I shelled out dollars to get all the packs so you
For
could
real?
get. Yeah, I did to play with all the other heroes. So my cousin and I really we
I
sat
think
down
it's-
and played it throughout. We really loved
I think
the first one.
I think the first one was way funner than the DC Heroes ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
DC Heroes was
lackluster.
Do they play like the Star Wars where you like play through like
Yeah.
scenes
Yeah.
and then you unlock
Ish.
characters?
You
You play
play
ish.
through scenes ish.
And it,
Okay.
but it's like it's not like movies. It's basically its own campaign. And
But
Yeah.
it
all the
uses
characters are
references
voiced.
from the movies.
And they're all
I figured
voiced,
that much,
And like
but,
you
like-
play as different, like in each one is like you have different superheroes you're playing with, and that's not even when you get to like your free mode.
The
you
free
switch
mode?
to all of it. It's
But you were saying you had to buy packs for characters.
no, that was like a bunch of characters, and there was like these like
Then there's like extra characters, like you get like in Lego
And
DC
skins,
Heroes, there's like
yeah.
Okay.
Suicide Squad pack and things like that.
Like,
Like,
I
you know,
showed up the money
what-
because I really enjoyed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever game, whatever movie is popular at their time, they're going to have their own, because Rocket Raccoon in that one is wearing his Rocket Raccoon from the cartoon, and then you could probably get the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Rocket Raccoon skin and shit like that.
Oh, I don't want to spend money on that though.
I will probably. Because
That's the thing. That's
it's
the
just-
thing. Like
yeah.
Are you gonna? Do you think you'll be missing out on characters if
No,
you don't buy
no,
them?
no.
Or are they
most of
just
the time
gonna
you
be
don't.
skins?
No, you don't miss out. You miss.
Sometimes they
skins.
have characters, but mostly it's skins. It's
Okay.
Sometimes they're like
enjoy it.
exclusives, but like I like how Ego's actually a planet in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. He has a fucking beard.
Yeah,
he doesn't-
he's always had
yeah,
a
in the
beard. He's
comic
always had a beard in the
In the comic
yeah.
books, yeah.
Like, so I like that.
I like that that's the homage, and they're not bringing up the fucking new movie that just came
Yeah.
out where Ego is.
Well,
a
but, like
person.
they explained it like that he is part, but he's a construct of the planet.
Yeah.
Which made sense.
Well, the planet itself didn't have a beard in the movie,
It
and I'm
didn't
glad
have a face
It
or
didn't.
anything.
Yeah,
well,
it
I
did.
thought it did.
It
it
has
kind of morphed
fake-
into
yeah.
a
Yeah.
face. But
When he was mad, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
I'm glad they're doing the comic
Ego.
book version.
yeah. And I think it's a very. It looks fun.
Oh,
Mhm.
Like there's like so many like mini Easter eggs. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Spider-Man Noir, and I'm like, no one else.
and
knows
then
this,
Spider-Man
but I-
2099.
Yeah,
which is
and I'm
cool.
like, no one is gonna know this besides like people who really read comic books, and I'm like, oh, so many references.
the segue, kind of off. The new episode 2 of Telltale's Guardians of the Galaxy game comes out June 6th.
Yeah, so that's I
Yeah.
think that's one we should talk about sometime. It was
It-
first one was fun.
Yeah.
I love Telltale.
Yeah.
Like in general, they've
I like
Not done
Tales
wrong.
from the Borderlands is like my favorite. I don't know
Wolf
why.
Among Us is my favorite.
Wolf Among Us was really
Yeah.
good. I am a huge Borderlands fan, though. I preferred the Borderlands.
I haven't played
one.
the Telltale one, Borderlands one yet.
It's so fun.
It's fun.
I'll think about it.
It's an origin.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
Yeah, I
is
saw
important.
that.
Jack.
It was about Handsome Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I think is cool, Borderlands, well, Gearbox, gave Telltale the right to whatever story they make
To make it.
is canon.
Oh.
So whatever Telltale's goes with this in Borderlands, that's going to lead to Borderlands 3. That's what they said is going to happen.
No, that's awesome.
That's
yeah.
cool.
So they're making that canon story. That's going to be fucking cool.
That is awesome. So Lego Marvel looks dope as shit. So
Mm-hmm.
expect that I'm probably gonna play it. Like one of the I only few
Oh.
Lego games because I'm not a big Lego Star Wars fan.
I
think
like-
I like
it's
it.
because
I like
it's
the Lego games in general, though.
Yeah, same.
I think that's why we
I
play
like
the
when
Lego
they have
Star Wars.
voices and like in its own story. Where like
Yeah.
Lego Lord of the Rings was so
I
bad
owned
because
it,
it was
but
like
it was just the voices were weird
because they were just stripped from the
Yup.
fucking movie and like not re-recorded.
Oh, so they were like patched together.
Yeah.
Really?
It was
Alright.
weird.
Yeah, it was yeah.
But it was
That'd
fun to
be
play. But
meh.
it was just
Lego
the voices
actually
were-
Lego Indiana Jones was my favorite.
That was,
was
a
really
fun
that
fun,
one was
too.
fun.
Fucking love just whipping things
Yeah,
across.
I think
the
Lego
room.
Indiana
And you could
Jones was
unlock
fun.
if you like get enough bricks, you can unlock the Han Solo version of him.
Yeah.
And the original the original Harry Potter Lego that wasn't
never
like a
played that
story. It
one.
wasn't a story, but it was like you just made a Lego world with Harry
Yeah.
Potter pieces.
Oh, cool.
Like one of my favorite Lego games of all time. I have no idea why. I would spend hours on that just geeking out, be like, there's a dragon and there's Malfoy and here's my character. He's hanging out with Malfoy.
Yeah. Side question. Did the original Lego universe have like the cheats or whatever, like the Star Wars and Indiana Jones? And
No,
Batman
because
does?
it didn't have a story. It
Wait.
didn't-
Like there's the option, like under when you go to the start
Oh,
menu.
the Marvel
there's
universe.
The
I
cheats.
think there was a Marvel Lego.
Oh, that one. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think there was. I can't remember.
That's something I always enjoyed. Like it doesn't break the game because you have to unlock the shit, but it makes it kind of enjoyable.
Well, we'll
to be
check
like, guess
later.
what I
it
fucking
makes it
did.
fun though.
'Cause-
Too.
Yeah.
Like the cheats. Some of the cheats make it really fun.
Right, like some of the cheats are just like put disguises on all the characters. Like it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But it's still funny.
Yeah, I think
check,
I think it's super fun to me. Like I think it's I'm excited, like 100%.
Right.
Same.
Castlevania and the trailer for the
was
Netflix
really cool.
show made me so happy.
It was very
Right.
nostalgia-esque.
It
Oh.
started with a Super Nintendo, and I'm like,
And it looked like it was
oh.
like an old
Yeah.
video, like
It was an
Yeah.
old tube
VHS
TV
looking-
yeah,
that they
and it's
use.
a
Like,
Netflix. And then okay, I'm going to explain to you the plot because it's going Castlevania 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the plot of Castlevania 1 is about a vampire slayer named Victor, and his main goal is to kill Dracula.
yeah.
Mhm.
And that's Castlevania. But it's so... The thing about Castlevania, it was one of the first, like, what would be known as the Metroid...
Metroid Prime.
yeah, but there was a name
Boss
for it.
fights.
No,
RPG?
Metroid style... It was the Metroid style platformers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where it was like fast paced, like da 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 da. Like Metroid did it first, and then Castlevania came in, and I just love that. Like Castlevania 3: Symphony of the Night is my favorite game. It's a PS1 game where you played as Dracula's son Alucard, who gets all his shit taken away from Death, and he has to destroy Death. And I'm like, yes. And the guys who are doing from Adventure Time are like co-producers, and I'm like, this could be very interesting to
Right.
me.
This could go really, really well.
Like, and it makes me so happy though. Like, it's like
Mhm.
it's one of those things where like I'm glad they didn't do a movie because I think like video games. I feel like video games go better for like a series.
They do.
Yeah, they need longer than 2 hours.
Yeah, like and I think animated series work out a lot better.
Yeah.
Like I know we were talking last week about like the Nathan Drake. Like I'm okay with that because it's a prequel story. It has nothing to do with any of the, you know.
Anything that's going on.
So
Yeah.
it'd be like when I picture like Nathan Drake's the Uncharted movie, it's gonna be like a young Indiana Jones movie set in like semi-modern times.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad about that. Like, but this is one of those where like if you were going to make like Zelda, if you were going to make like Metroid or any of those games like Spyro, like I feel
Yeah.
like they work better with
Well,
cartoons.
Spyro was in.
Skylanders.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that show because that show doesn't exist to me because I don't like Skylanders because I think it's just a money thing and then they just meh.
But we watched it.
I did because I watched the episode with Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
because I was like Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot and then I'm like
Wow.
oh this is dumb because Spyro was like I want to impress Crash and I'm like
That was a thing.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know and it's just
That makes me sad. I used to play the shit out of Spyro and Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoot games.
or like That's the thing. Like I said, video game series work out the greatest because like my favorite video game series ever is Sonic X. Like I fucking love that show. It was an anime, and it was an anime on 4Kids, and it made sense.
Mm-hmm.
It like didn't have to go super dark, but people died, and you're like, yo, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's a hedgehog going Dragon Ball Z.
Basically,
Yeah.
he fucking went Golden Sonic.
Yeah, he's Supersonic. Supersonic.
Okay.
Supersonic. That's what I mean. It's like Supersonic. Okay, I see what you did
I
there.
see what you did there.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna comment, but I see it.
And then the last two are two more movie trailers. It's the final trailer of Spider-Man Homecoming, and the only reason I brought this up is because we missed out on that at Des Moines.
Yeah.
They were going to show that one.
Oh, they
But
were?
It was gonna be. It was like
Oh,
a
sweet.
week
They were gonna
before.
show.
Yeah, they were gonna show the last thing, and then like the footage of Vulture's origins was at the thing, which was fine.
Yeah.
It would come up in the
Yeah.
internet later. But the other reason I want to bring this up is because it really makes me solidify why I was more excited about this than I was about Thor Ragnarok or I was about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Because I think it brings Spider-Man back to a human level.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
not only he's not okay. Like I know it's like who's Hollywood? They have to be like 20-somethings. Tom Holland's only 18, and it works perfectly.
Because he's not a fucking 20-year-old. Like in the
Yeah.
the early Spider-Man comics, he was still in high school.
Yeah.
He was, he's a kid. He's not
Yeah.
some.
He's not some like almost college graduate.
Well, that's the thing. That's why they had to do it with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield because they're like, dude, they're old as shit.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
They can't be Spider-Man forever.
Right.
Unless they go to adult Spider-Man.
So yeah, that's why
Yeah.
they jumped past all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
It was always awkward to me that like, okay, it's really weird that's like Peter graduates high school and now he's in college and there's not been any other supervillains attacking him in the fucking 2 years he was Spider-Man beforehand. But the
Uh-huh.
Green Goblin has been plotting his shit for like a year and a half.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, something I think they're doing with this though, something I was talking about with one of my coworkers, like after they killed off Logan, I think they're trying to slightly recycle and re-solidify who is going to be these people.
which is awesome.
Like this, I think they want this kid to be Spider-Man.
Tom Holland has an idea that he wants to be Spider-Man for a very long time.
Yeah.
Like I love this, but it depends on like the contracts. That's the thing. It's the contracts with the fucking Paramount
I don't think
studio.
Sony's going to be like, fuck you, Marvel, because
Yeah.
Civil
Well, yeah, I
War
don't
made
think
a
so either,
ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah. Like I think they're trying to
Like
solidify
if they're
people.
smart, they won't.
Yeah,
do
they're
something
not
stupid.
Fox, okay?
Right.
Like, they're not Fox.
Fox makes decent TV shows, but they also cancel decent TV shows.
Yeah,
R.I.P. fucking Futurama.
Fox is...
Firefly.
Fox holds on to their fucking, like, licensed shit like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
they do.
They're like, yeah, fuck you. Like, the only reason they got Ego the Planet is because Fox wanted to use Negosonic Teenager, and Negosonic Teenager was owned by Marvel, and Ego was weirdly owned by Fox.
Yeah.
That was the only time where Fox was like, okay, fine, fucking have it.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's odd.
Yeah. The licensing is so weird.
Right.
Like, Universal just lost the rights to Namor, and everyone is, like, thinking, like, remember that whole, like, I get brought up the whole, like, Stan Lee was gonna say something about a mysterious Avenger showing up, and, like, the guy's like, you can't say it. I'm like, pretty positive. Everyone's like, it's gonna be Namor, because they just won the rights. I'm like, I don't think so.
Probably not. That'd be too obvious.
That'd be too obvious. And then-
Namor was sells more like a FF though.
No, but he was his own singular thing. Namor was its own thing
Yeah.
before Fantastic Four. So he's not in the rights with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Like, Fantastic Four's creative rights go with everything that is involved in the Fantastic Four universe that was made for the Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
Namor was made in World War II era.
Yeah, a lot
So-
of Cap.
Along with Cap, along with the original Human Torch. That's why the
Mhm.
original Human Torch can be seen, but not the Fantastic Four
Yep.
Human Torch. Like, there's a lot of weird shit. But the thing about, like, Homecoming, though, what I really wanted to bring up is this, like, and it makes Peter a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And it, like, I like the villains that they have. Like, the villains are, like, low-key villains. They're not, like, super, like, and threatening, but they're, like, enough to fuck up New York.
And they're not like Mysterio.
Okay, I think Mysterio's a really fucking cool villain.
Well, he has
and he's,
cool
like,
effects, but he's just kind of like a
when he's not played off as, like, a fucking tool.
yeah.
Like, he's a threat,
Mm-hmm.
But like the Vulture, I feel like is a really good first villain.
Yeah.
Like I fucking hated where everyone was like, "No, why don't we do the Green Goblin?" I'm like,
No, because Green
that
Goblin's
needs to
been overplayed.
like moved up though. That needs to be like played off as like in the later ones.
Hobgoblin would be better, I think. Hobgoblin's more sinister.
I'm really sad
Yeah.
that they don't have like Harry Osborn though, because I
Uh-huh.
feel like just to at least get the initials of like there might be one of these guys might become a goblin.
I bet they might have Harry eventually. Like it might have
They
like
might
a brief
not-
scene of Harry.
Yeah, there might be like somebody references him or
Yeah.
like
He's like, oh, we got a new student. He got kicked out of private school. Oh, his
Yeah.
name's, and then you see Osborn.
Oh.
And that's the end of it, which would be fine. But then it would I think it would make more sense to be like, have Norman Osborn not be the Green Goblin, but more like the anti-Stark in like later movies. Because like in the comics, Norman Osborn plays like a good mentor role to Peter.
Yeah, he
So I
does.
think it'd be a good contrast to have two billionaires like pining for Peter's attention.
Yeah,
Like
that'd
I
be
think that
fun.
would work
Yeah.
really well.
It would be.
Check out our fan theories.
check out our fan theories.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some of them.
To the right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
to the right. Yeah,
Wait,
some
yeah,
of
to the right.
them. To the right.
Yeah.
So, and then the last trailer is the Valerian final trailer, and I like it.
I like it a lot. See, I
Yeah.
like a lot of sci-fi and stuff, and it looks really cool. And
I got super hooked right away when it was just like you realize it's basically
A pseudo planet made from thousands of other spaceships.
Yeah, it's super.
Like that drew me
yeah.
in already. I already want to see it just because of that concept.
Yeah, and I think that's a fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun
And
concept to have.
I want to see it in 3D. So sorry, Kien.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll just wear like.
So-
I'll just get like fucking Advil. Before I
Okay.
go.
I'll watch it in 3D.
I
So
think-
I think just like this one looks cool.
If they play the 3D well, because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
some 3D movies that just
I just shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Like one little thing, like oh, it looked like a debris kind of hit me, and that was it.
yeah.
No, I think 3D's cool if you have like because it adds depth.
Yeah.
That's what I like 3D.
And if
though.
they use the 3D cameras, more power to them. Like I said, like I don't like Avatar as a movie, but I like Avatar in 3D
3D
because I
was
think
cool
it's
with
super
Avatar,
interesting to have it. And so like, yeah. Now the news, and the first one is like more of mine to like bitch and complain about. But Square Enix just said that Final Fantasy VII Remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 gets pushed back for about another 2 years.
I saw that too.
Now I
Really?
want to explain to you why this is very frustrating. I've been waiting for 16 years for Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
And then Final Fantasy VII is they keep showing you this cool shit, and then they're like,
Yeah.
ha, nope. Look
So-
at this.
Yoink.
Is Final Fantasy VII gonna play like Final Fantasy VII? Or
It's
are they
going
gonna
to
do
play.
the fucking?
It's going to play like 15, which
Okay.
I like that.
I'm okay with
I like
that.
that concept.
I
My
like both, but I wanted to know.
my weird thing is like how the summonings will work on that.
It might be just an activated skill, maybe.
Maybe, but like.
Who knows?
Or I bet would it be like more like a combination of buttons you have to tap? And
No,
stuff?
I think it'd be like a limit breaker. Because
Yeah,
in
it
Kingdom
might
Hearts,
be.
because in Kingdom Hearts to like get like special to get in Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora has special modes,
Okay.
and like it has to be a certain character that's next to him, and then it's on your list, and
Okay.
you just go down, and you're like, all right, limit break,
Mhm.
wisdom, and you mix with Donald. So like I feel like I think it would make a lot of sense if if the summoning worked like that, where like Cloud, and if you're with Vincent, you can get Bahamut
Uh-huh.
and things
Yeah.
like that. Like that's where I think it would make a lot more sense. But like the only thing, like here's what really like, it's not that I'm like a fanboy or anything like that. It's just kind of like Kingdom Hearts is one of those games where like I'm finally reaching that point where like if it comes out, I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, it's been pushed back so long. You're just kind of over it
Like
now.
they're like, well, we made this 3DS game. I'm like, that's cool. Like you could have just called that Kingdom Hearts 3 and then just called this Kingdom Hearts something else,
Mhm.
because it was called Kingdom Hearts 3DS. So that would have easily been like, it's Kingdom Hearts 3. See?
Yeah.
Dream Drop Distance. No, you just fucking did it like, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's like I just am getting to the point where like I don't give a shit. Like my rekindling of the interest is that they said they're having a fucking Tangled in Big Hero 6 level. I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing.
But it won't come out for 2.
And it won't come out for another
fucking
2 years. I'm like,
years.
all right, whatever. I've given, like, I haven't given up on it. I'm just starting to like not.
You're
give a
not
shit.
getting excited for it anymore.
Yeah, the
There's
hype is
reason
no
to
longer
hype.
there. Like, there's no more hype, and it's not.
Uh-huh.
There's just, it's it's disheartening to me because I really do like Square Enix. And, like, that was the thing with Final Fantasy 15. Like, if our shitty old roommate wouldn't have bought it, I wouldn't have played it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad he bought it. I almost beat the game on his file, and I don't think he ever knows.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I hear post-game's really fun, too. There's like more explanation.
There's Christmas and fishing in this game.
Christmas?
Yeah. They have a Christmas style. And then, like, I think it's like I said, I played it with my, like, when, you know, my ex-girlfriend and I played it for a bit. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's fun. Like, Final Fantasy 15 is enjoyable. And if they did, like, if Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out and it's like Final Fantasy 15, that would make me happy. But I'm not going to be like, oh my god, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. Like, everyone else I know, like, that plays it is like, are you excited now? I'm like, no.
Nah.
It's no longer, there's no more excitement for me.
Right. You're just kind of over it at this point. You're just, you know it's going to come eventually.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter anymore.
It's kind of like the dad who says they're going to go to your recital and just never does.
Oh.
That's what Kingdom Hearts 3 reminds me of right now.
Oh, shit.
Like, I'll go to your baseball game, son. Don't see him.
Cats in the cradle with a silver spoon.
Yeah, did you see? You didn't see me? No Kingdom Hearts 3, I didn't.
Oh.
Okay. Shit.
Sorry.
Rick and Morty Season 3, Episode 2 comes out June 1st.
Yup.
Yeah, so wubba lubba dub dub.
Wubba lubba dub dub. It's gonna be good, I hope.
I hope
Yeah.
so, too.
Oh, I mean, it's Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
It will be
I know, but
good.
I felt the third episode was, like, awesome. But, like,
the Season 3 premiere,
it fucking kind of destroyed Rick's character to me at the end.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's his character's destroyed. It's just.
But you know what I mean, like.
Yeah.
There's no explanation to it, really, though. Like, maybe he's not telling the whole truth.
Yeah, maybe he's not. Maybe he's, like. But, like, in the last episode of Season 2, you sympathize with Rick.
Yeah, very
That's the
much
thing
so.
that really, like, it's like, to me, it felt like a huge fuck you.
The Szechuan sauce? I don't know. Maybe.
No, not the. This is the whole, like, that Marty, nah, fuck your dad. Like, for me, it's just destroyed, like, yeah, the Szechuan sauce is hilarious. That's
Right.
the thing. But, like, I feel like it destroyed, like, to me, it destroyed the integrity of, like, who Rick was at the end of Season 2, where he's like, he's not a shitty person.
He's not a completely shitty person. He just has shitty ways of doing things.
I think he just doesn't want to show that he is not shitty, so he just said, fuck you, and, you know?
I guess.
I mean, he did kind of explain that he's still going to go on adventures, and it was just kind of a fuck you to his dad a little bit.
Morty's dad.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I mean. Like, kind of just to me.
Well, Morty's dad's always been out. Okay, almost always has been out for Rick. So.
Yeah, well.
Rick has been out for him.
Can you not understand why though?
Yeah, I understand why.
Like, if we want to look at it as a sane person point of view, Rick's a shitty person.
Oh, he's beyond shitty.
Like, on the outside, Rick's a shitty person and has treated Jerry like shit.
Yup.
And turned his family against him.
Several times.
Yes.
Like, granted, Jerry is a fucking man-child, and I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying, like, look at it like that, and you just kind of feel like, you know, maybe Jerry has a point with some of these things.
Maybe a little bit. And they realize that every once in a while, but...
Well, their life was fucking good.
It was.
Yeah, in the beginning of the third episode, like the first episode of Season 3.
No, but the alien race, whatever, which is bad. The alien, whatever, was bad anyway.
I guess.
He was trying to get some fucking code matrix whatever bullshit. Wasn't he?
Yeah, and then he changed the currency, which is the most genius thing ever, and I thought that was hilarious. But, like, sure, they're bad in that concept that they're taking over the world. But, like, they didn't, like, it was at peace.
Yeah, it was at peace. It was stable. They became intergalactic creatures. Like, human race progressed incredibly fast. They got stabilized. There was no war on the planet anymore.
That's what I mean. That's like, okay, I'm not defending bad guys. I'm just saying.
They weren't entirely bad.
Yeah.
They were just shown as bad in this episode.
I think my favorite, like, Rick and Morty thing that has come out since Season 3 is that, like, at the end of Samurai Jack, there was this fan comic where, like, at the end of Samurai Jack, Jack is sitting there sullen, and a Rick portal comes up, and Rick's like, hey, my grandson kept like fucking bitching about you losing your girlfriend, but she would have been destroyed anyways during the space-time continuum. So, to stop my grandson from bitching, I'm going to bring back your girlfriend. And I also feel kind of bad because we kind of took your time slot that one time. It was kind of a dick move. And Jack looks at me and he's like, oh, you don't understand fourth wall jokes. Okay. Well, here's Ashi, and he leaves. I'm like, that's awesome.
That is.
That was a really cool comment. I was like, you go. We need more creative people like that. And so, with that in mind, we're gonna talk about some new Star Wars. Star Wars, Empire released a bunch of Star Wars pictures.
Yeah, it showed
Benicio del Toro and
the gal from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name at the moment.
No, but they showed all those characters, and the reason I want to bring that up, they showed the last pictures of Leia Organa.
Of Carrie Fisher and her daughter.
Yeah, and it's heartfelt and sentimental to me, and I think that like that was an awesome part of it.
It is, because it's like Carrie Fisher's dead now, but obviously, and it's just like, wow, this is her last film.
Ever,
you know?
ever film. To me, it's like she was such an awesome like. Sure, she did like a shit ton of drugs and stuff back then, but like.
But she did a rebound. She bounced back, you know.
Her character, Princess Leia, is such a staple.
Yeah, a huge integral role within.
Like without her, none of this would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
None of the Star Wars Episode 4 through 7, 8 would happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, I like how she doesn't go by Princess Leia; she goes by General Leia Organa,
yeah.
and I think that is. It's just, it's still a sad, like,
it is.
It's a sad thing, like, every time you think about it. Because, like, you don't know, like, what happens now.
Right.
Well, I hear they're
rewriting
9, but, you know.
Which is, like, it's understandable.
You kind of have to.
You kind of have, like.
Well, I do like, we touched on this in an earlier podcast, I do like how they're not going to use CG for Leia here because
Which is fine.
Yeah, because it's just too damn early.
Yeah, like we're like you didn't expect that CGI Leia was the last Leia you would see.
Right.
In Rogue One,
yeah.
And it just was weird.
Like they could have just showed her buns, and her back her
but
profile,
it doesn't
her
like,
bun
but
hair,
like,
you know.
but it was nice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Like after the fact, like because you didn't expect Leia, like Carrie Fisher to be dying.
Right.
It was nice to see that.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Yeah.
And to go in with like the next part, The Last Jedi is gonna have very little Snoke.
I didn't know
Which
about
is
this.
weird because The Force Awakens had very little Snoke.
Yeah.
So it's like, here's news, I guess.
We're gonna get more info about nothing.
Nothing?
We're gonna get no more info
Snoke's
about
still
nothing.
gonna be a shadow figure, which is understandable because the
well,
Emperor wasn't a full character
until
until
episode 6.
6, yeah. So, yeah, woo. I don't know.
It's odd.
I'm fine with it. Like,
yeah, I'm not mad about it by any means.
And I don't do the fan theories things, but I hope Snoke's not like anyone from previous movies.
I just say all I know is he's really old and he's pretty fucking like, I want to say weak. He's like just frail from some grievous wound he got. But,
Wait,
yeah.
for real?
Yeah, that's
From
what
General Grievous?
No,
Grievous.
a grievous wound, like a bad wound.
Yeah.
Oh, don't people think he's like Darth?
Plagueis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Who is Darth Plagueis?
He was Sidious's master.
Yeah.
He basically. Well, Sidious killed him because.
Yeah, I was gonna say because don't Siths have to kill the rule of one?
Real rule. Well, there's 2.
Oh yeah, the rule of 2.
Yeah, there can only be 2.
One master, one apprentice.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, was Darth Maul supposed to be? Darth Maul wasn't a Sith then, was he?
I can't remember.
He was technically a Sith, but he wasn't a Sith Jedi or a Sith apprentice.
I can't remember.
He was
like It's one of those.
That's what I mean. Like
we'll see. There was Darth Maul, and then there was
Count
Dooku, who was a Jedi, but he turned away from Jedi because Jedi have become corrupt.
Palpatine was his master.
No,
No.
His master was Yoda.
Yep.
No, I mean like Palpatine was his.
No, he just
Sith master. No, he
He never had a Sith master. And
Oh, so he
accepted-
splintered off.
Yeah, he
He
just
splintered
stepped into
off.
being a Sith.
Because he's part of the lost. There's a thing. It was the lost like 9 or something. The Jedi who just over the years stepped away because they didn't think the Jedi Order was good,
Yeah.
or they weren't going the way they wanted to go, and then he became Lord Tyrannus.
So he never got like Darth ever.
No.
No.
So because Darth is only 4. So
Darth is the rule of 2.
yeah.
Like
So Darth Maul was a Sith
Yeah.
apprentice. He was the first Sith apprentice before Anakin.
Any of you who are listening
Yes.
who are more knowledgeable with this, if you have comments,
think-
explain, please leave.
I think Darth Maul
Comment
was
on
the
it.
apprentice and before he died.
Yeah.
I think that was.
And then he came back as a weird octopus monster.
No,
Yeah.
he got crazy, but he turned more chaotic neutral, and
He became grayish.
yeah.
Ish.
Grayish.
Because he realized that like later on in Clone Wars he's back and like he gets fucked over, and so
Hard by the Empire, right?
and then but no, despite it was about a Sith, whatever fuck is Palpatine, Sidious,
Yeah.
and then later in Rebels he's like, yeah, fuck everyone, I just want to kill blah blah blah, and he does like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a bitch. It was a reasonable way to
Yeah,
die
it was a
for
reasonable-
Darth Maul.
Yeah, but like I was
Like,
I think
I
this-
wasn't-
I was expecting this more, but then
I wasn't expecting.
Kenobi's in his late 50s. So.
But that's the thing. Darth Maul in that last scene looked like he just didn't give a shit anymore.
he kind of gave up.
He kind of gave up.
Yeah.
And just to let everyone know, if you want to hear more about kind of stuff like this, listen to Jay's Untitled podcast that comes out.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. This is why I like this news, because it gave you a chance to
Uh-huh.
get your training wheels out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jay's been doing this for about a year. I don't think he has
I know,
training
but-
wheels anymore.
Comparatively, I'm gonna be just sitting there listening to it.
Yeah,
because I
a
will
little
just
bit.
have the thing, like, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, I just like it helps him. Like, I will just like play off it and just ask questions
Uh-huh.
to keep the conversation going. But that's the thing. Like, he knows it. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like asking me like Trek War questions, I'm not your guy.
Not too no, I know enough for Star Trek. But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
You know what I mean
Yeah.
though. Like you're you're the residential science fiction person. Unless it's aliens, then I'm gonna go to like Ryan and be
yeah,
like,
Ryan
hey,
just, like,
dude.
Right.
Where like mine is like, if you like kung fu and anime, Kien's your guy. If you want me to talk about how my love of Shaq Fu from the fucking good old days.
They're making Shaq Fu again.
Yeah, Shaq Fu 2 looks so fun.
God damn
It
it.
looks amazing.
Oh no.
Have you not seen the trailers for
No.
it? It's
No.
awesome.
God.
He's in MMA gear and he has a 6-pack, which does not look like Shaquille O'Neal at all.
Jesus Christ.
Perfect.
Another one I want to bring up because, like, I guess for me, you can go with like horror. Max 2, right?
A little bit.
A little horror, like
More. I do more older horror.
Yeah.
Like
if we could
yeah.
integrate older horror, that'd be pretty cool. But Brian Fuller still thinks Hannibal season 4 could happen, which like I'm hoping.
I never
Because-
watched it. Was it good?
It was good.
Okay.
It was so like for NBC, the
Uh-huh.
shit they did. Woo,
Oh.
like woo, it got fucking dark. I was like, oh shit.
Nice.
Oh shit, they did that. Like the fucking graphicness of it was insane. Like I think one time I got a TVMA on like fucking.
It's on
NBC.
Netflix. I'll have to go watch it.
Is it on Netflix?
If it's not, I'll watch it on
I think it's
Amazon.
Amazon
if it's
Prime.
not,
It's on Amazon.
yeah.
I think it's on Amazon. It's good. I recommend it. Like, see, Hannibal season 3 ended off. Season 2 ended off with the manhunt for Hannibal Lecter,
Mhm.
and it was like keying in towards the. Season 3 was Red Dragon. Well,
Okay.
Red Dragon, the movie Red Dragon, and then season 4. But they don't. The thing about season 4 is that like they don't have the right. Like, which this is going to sound weird. Universal has the rights to Silence of the Lamb and Hannibal Lecter.
Mm-hmm.
Red Dragon was owned by Paramount itself, so that's why they could do it. So there's gonna be like weird tiptoeing. Maybe her name won't be Clarice and it won't be Buffalo Bill, but it'll be like Bison Ted or something is killing people and wearing them as
Right.
skin. Yeah, like you know.
It's gonna be the same story.
If then this is all if it happens,
Yeah.
which I wanted to, because it's such like that was one of the few ones where I was just like, you know, it works. It works and it's fun and it's like I never like looked at like food porn so grotesquely after that because like the food he makes looks really good, but it's human.
Oh my
He
god.
was been feeding it to Lawrence Fishburne's character all the
Wait.
fucking time.
Wait, Lawrence Fishburne's
Yeah,
in a
he
TV
played
show?
one of the head investigators. Yeah,
That's fucking cool. Okay.
It was insane. It was so good. New Mutants. Speaking of horror, New Mutants is going to be the first superhero horror movie. Like
Wait, I thought it was gonna be a TV show.
No,
It's a movie?
It's a movie.
Shit.
Gifted is a TV show.
Oh, that's not big enough. Yeah.
New Mutants is going to be a horror movie set in the X-Men universe. It's not like there's a monster. It's a psychological horror.
Okay.
These
Oh,
kids
that'll
are
be
like
fun.
facing their inner demons and shit like that.
Mhm.
Trapped in a facility in the snow. And which brings up like Rosaria Dawson is in talk to playing one of the mentors, so I'm hoping it's like Danielle Moonstar. But like Masai Williams from fucking Game of Thrones is gonna play Wolfsbane, and then they already cast the girl Magic, who is Colossus's sister in the comics.
Okay.
So I think it'll be interesting to see this. Like I think that's an interesting thing to have. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like when they said like Venom is going to be a thriller. Like I
Yeah.
think that makes total sense.
You mean
Right.
horror? I thought.
Horror.
Yeah.
I think that makes total
It
sense.
does.
That makes total sense to have. Like
Mhm.
I feel like if you want to move into like superhero movies need to evolve, and why not superhero horror movies? Like I think that works out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It will work, unless they fuck it up.
It's Fox.
They have a chance of fucking it up.
They fuck it up a lot.
Yeah.
Did you watch Apocalypse?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
It was a movie.
a movie. It was hit or miss.
Yep.
Miss.
It was a big miss.
There's some nice things. Just some.
It looked cool
It did.
and whatnot, but it was a miss.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yeah. Deadpool adds Jack Kesey as a major villain. I don't know who that is, so I gotta Google him. But that's very interesting, though. I'm glad that they finally have cable, and they have
Brolin.
Josh Brolin is cable, and I gotta find out who Jack Kesey is real quick, and we'll find out, and then I'll either complain or bitch. Okay, so that's Jack Kesey. I don't know what he's been in, but let's go look at his page. Let's see. Oh, okay. He was in the TV show The Strain. That's pretty
I
much
haven't
all he
watched
has.
I haven't watched it yet. The books
Yeah.
are really good though. Is it in the Baywalk? Oh, that's
That's the show. So that's interesting. I have never seen The Strain, so
I haven't either.
that's on my to-do list because it's a horror.
Yeah.
Vampire horror. It
Books
looks
are really good.
Yeah, that's from what I heard. And so this is just for Kien, the last news story. Hey guys,
What?
do you know where we're heading to?
What?
The Danger Zone! Because Top Gun 2 is coming out and I'm so fucking stoked!
God damn it.
Oh my God.
Would be.
Holy shit.
Goose is back? What?
No,
Wait a
if
second.
Goose comes back, he's got to come back like Obi-Wan Ghost. Like, Maverick is like, because apparently in 2017 they still use fighter pilots and not drones, but Maverick's driving his pilot, and the Ghost of Goose is like, you don't need it. You don't need it, Maverick. Don't use the targeting system. Use the Force.
Is his body gonna be a charred corpse or something?
No.
Talking charred corpse. That would make for a great
But that-
fucking scene.
But that, like, the reason I bring this up is, like, it's weird. Because, like,
What?
in a like, Top Gun is Cold War as shit.
Oh yeah.
It's Russia. It's a fuck Russia as fuck.
Okay.
Like, have you seen Top Gun?
No.
Holy shit.
You
Okay.
need to watch it.
It's on Hulu or Netflix. We're watching that one night. It's fucking amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing. But no, like, to really honestly bring it up, like, it's because it's such a testament of its time.
Yeah, it's
That's
still
why
a
Red
popular
Dawn,
movie.
the remake, didn't really work out.
Right.
Because it was not a testament of its
And
time.
it chose North Korea. How realistic is that?
It was supposed to be China, but then, like, because people in China, box office in China would have tanked it,
Mhm.
they changed it. That's the reason.
That's exactly the reason.
That's
and it,
exactly the reason.
yeah.
Like, if you say shitty things about China, those movies will tank.
Yup.
Hardcore.
China's really good at that.
Yeah, China's good. I mean, more power to them. Movies nowadays make their fucking box office from overseas. So yeah,
Warcraft did.
yeah. Holy
Yeah, it
shit,
did.
it did. God damn it.
It fucking tanked out here, but Jesus
was
fuck, did
enjoy-
it
I
make
enjoyed
money.
It was enjoyable. It was
Yeah.
fucking confusing, but it was enjoyable. But like, okay, the reason I brought this up is because like it is, they don't use fighter pilots anymore.
No, they use drones. They just still. I thought they still have some.
They
fighters.
have some fighter pilots, but they're not in. Like that's what I mean. Is it gonna be like a next Top Gun, the next generation, and like Maverick's like, you flew that drone way too close, and then this guy's gonna be named like Renegade or something. He's like, no, Maverick, you don't understand. I'm Renegade.
God damn it.
Like,
Oh my god.
so
That
many-
could very easily be it.
No,
That's
change
what
it
I
to
mean.
Top Gun 2. It's in space.
No, I refuse.
Hell no.
I refuse. But no, like, but that's what I mean though, like, because drone strikes are much more common
Yeah.
Yeah.
than fucking,
Like all I
you
can do
know.
is like the A-10 Warthog bringing down support fire, but that's a gunship though. Well, that's not a gunship. No, gunship. But I don't know.
That's what I mean, like, because Top Gun was such a pilot-oriented thing. Like, it's really hard to like, it's hard to like, what are you going to make this movie about?
Bunch of kids sitting in a room flying around with joysticks.
Yeah, I guess, like, but that's the thing, like, that would be upsetting to
That
me
would
because like
be,
my favorite thing
right?
about Top Gun was like the not real dogfights they had. But it was still very like, I mean, they can make it dramatic, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
But,
oh
like-
no, there's a bird chasing my drone.
Or
Ah!
like, don't go in too close. Don't go in too. Oh, you went too close this time. You failed the test. Listen here, damn it. I'm just trying to be the best fucking Top Gun drone pilot I can.
God damn.
Okay, that just it makes me so happy though. It does. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird. It's a weird thing.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's a weird happiness, and I will 100% to admit that I have a maybe unhealthy liking of Top Gun.
Maybe unhealthy.
Yeah, it's a little unhealthy because like for the longest time it'd be like, be my eyes, goose, just like to anyone. And then like we have walkie-talkies at work, and when we
Oh,
first
no.
got them, I'm like, can you hear me, Ghost Rider? Over. Skies are clear. We're like, we're about to close. What does it look like? Is there anyone out there, Kien?
Did you lose your privileges?
Skies are clear out there, Ghost Rider. No, everyone had a stern talking to that the walkie-talkies were used for business purposes only and not for entertainment.
Oh, Kien.
Did
Only you
ruined
would
it for
use
everyone,
your-
didn't you?
Yeah, I kind of did. I'm feeling I did. Like, we were like, how's it looking out there? Skies are clear out here, Ghost Rider. Over. And one of my supervisors like, 10-4, 10-4. Doors are closing. I'm like, oh my gosh! Top Gun lingo!
God damn it.
Oh my god.
And I guess we're going to end with Jay saw Pirates of the Caribbean. And Jay,
Oh fuck.
Oh, was that good? Great.
No, it was like it actually surprisingly wasn't that bad.
like, if you were to put it in the tier, would it go 1, 2, 5? Or where would you put it in the...
1, 2, I don't know. Fuck. 3 was kind of something.
3 was weird.
It was.
I don't
weird.
know. It's a time between. I don't know. It's not last, but
4 was dumb. 4 was on like my last.
yeah,
list.
it's between 3 and it's between. I don't know. 3 and 5 are a tie. It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 3, then 4.
Because if I could like go, because I haven't seen 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like
Like how shitty it goes down.
But 5 had some decent. Like if you're a fan of pirates, it wasn't too bad. Like you don't see Orlando Bloom's character a lot, which is fantastic because I didn't want to see Orlando Bloom.
Did you see Keira Knightley?
Very very little.
But she was in it.
Yeah, she was in it, but like it was there was Jack.
You just tell the plot.
So what happens is basically there's Will Turner's kid. I can't remember his name at the moment. And he basically wants to cure his father's curse, which is understandable since you're bound to Dutchman forever and turning weirdly gooey.
Get
Yeah.
boat herpes.
Yeah,
boat
pretty
herpes. And then so there's this other chick he meets. She's the chick who plays Effie and Skins, and then she's also. Did you see Maze Runner?
Yeah.
She plays the one chick in Maze Runner.
The only girl in Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's this scientist chick, and they think she's a witch because women can't be smart and progressive in that era.
I
I guess
mean, it's reasonable.
Yeah, it's reasonable. There's a bunch of plot points, but like I was pointing this out a lot to other people I was watching it with. It was like, yep, plot point. And anyway, she has this book by this Galileo Galilei's diary, and there's this little magic stone, whatever, that you can see under like the right light, and will show you this other stuff. And then there's Jack, because it's Jack Sparrow, and the villain is Javier. What's his fuck? And he just hates
Javier Bardem.
Yep. He just hates Jack because Jack fucked him over earlier in his career. And the dude who plays Faramir, what's his fuck face? He's in it. He's an English admiral or whatever who hates pirates and Jack because Jack's a Jack. And so they're looking for the Trident of Poseidon, and the Trident of Poseidon reverses all curses. Everyone's looking for that besides Hannibal. Javier is looking for Jack because he wants to kill Jack, and the other dude, the pirate, the admiral dude, wants to kill Jack, and then Jack just wants to try it along with the scientist chick, and Will Turner's kid. They find it. Stuff happens. Oh, Barbosa's in there too. There's a major thing with Barbosa. It was kind of predictable. A lot of lines later, and characters die. Which I was disappointed actually with one character. It was like, oh, I actually like that character a lot. I'm not gonna point out who it is because those you want to actually watch the movie.
Oh, just fucking say it. It's always spoilers with us, Jay.
Yeah, it's true. Barbosa dies. He gets axed, but he does it. He pulls he sacrifices his life to save people, and his daughter. You know, shit happens like that.
So his daughter's the scientist.
Yeah.
Okay, Karina Smythe Barbosa is the scientist, and
Yep. Smith. Sorry. It smelled weirdly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The movie had its ups and downs. There's also an end credit scene which makes you think of if what's his face is still alive. Davy Jones is still alive, which that's cool since Bill Nye is a good actor. So I don't know, but out of 10, I give it like a 6, or maybe a 7. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that as good, but it's an okay movie. It's better than at least 2 of the movies, give or take.
Yeah, and okay, so she fucking Elizabeth shows up at the end, right?
Yeah, she does. The very end.
So do they cure it or what?
Yeah, the curse is gone. Curse is lifted, which is good for Will Turner.
Okay, so that's probably why Davy Jones is still alive then.
Yeah, that's cool. Since oh, cool, is he? And you'll understand if you see the end cuts. Is he or is he not? Or but we all think he is. People I went to with it. So, yeah.
Apparently, there's going to be another sequel, anyways.
Yep. More money.
And it's
that
everyone believes that it's going to be the.
Hopefully, the final. I hope it's the final. Unless they do something to make it.
Yeah, it says. Director stated that the Dead Men was only the beginning of the final adventure, implying that they would not be the last film of the franchise, and that the 6th film could be realized. The post-credits scene of the Dead Man shows Will Turner, Elizabeth, and Davy Jones, implying that Will and Elizabeth will be main characters again, and Davy Jones would be a main antagonist in the possible specific 6th film. So basically, it's The Force Awakens, but with pirates.
Pretty much.
That's what it feels like, because the 6th movie involves Will Turner's son, Captain Barbossa's daughter, who are the same age, roughly
the same age, yeah.
Roughly the same age. So that means it's Pirates of the Caribbean 6, The Dead Man's Chest Awakens.
God damn it.
I can only picture it. Davy Jones is like, for hundreds of years, I've been after Jack Sparrow.
Good God.
But I enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
But there was just, like I said, there was just awkward points where they had a joke, and it's like they felt like they were waiting for like a laugh, like this brief second, and like nobody laughed, or some people laughed, and it was just, oh, okay.
But it's better than number 4. Number 4 was just fucking boring.
I enjoyed parts of 4. I thought it was like more of like less. It felt more. I don't know how to say it, like cartoony. You know, like, cause Pirates is kind of like, you know, I don't know, Gonzo.
I guess like it's
I
just,
don't know.
I don't think to me personally I don't think it's fun anymore. Like I don't think Pirates is fun as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I thought that's the thing. I might see the 5th one.
Oh, there's a nice Easter egg though. You know those 2 guards that were in the first one?
Yeah, are they pirates now?
Yeah, it was actually, oh cool, they're in this. It's like I enjoyed the guards' characters.
Is Barbossa part of the Navy?
No, Barbossa basically has his own little kingdom empire because like at the end of after he killed Blackbeard in 4, like, he got Blackbeard ships in the bottles, so he can make those ships get out by using Blackbeard's sword.
Oh, okay.
So he basically had his own little fleet. He becomes a part of it after because Javier Bardem's character, after he escapes this one trap, he starts killing anything in his path, and some ships in his path happen to be Barbossa. And Barbossa's like, wait a second, what motherfucker's doing this?
So like, does his daughter end up taking his ships, or does she? What happens with her? Does Will Turner's son and
her, they become like a thing.
I can't.
I don't know.
I can't do it. No.
You can't?
No. That's
No?
fucking stupid.
I was fine with it.
I'm not. That's fucking dumb.
I don't know.
That's like the worst to me. Though, like, you know what I mean? This antagonist had a kid, and this protagonist had a kid, and their kids love each other. That's dumb. Ah.
I don't know.
From what I heard, Jack's backstory was super interesting, though.
Yeah, it is. Like, it kind of retcons the compass thing, I guess, but whatever.
What was it?
Like, so he got the compass from the captain, but I thought he got the compass. So, like, when he's like, younger, he gets there's a fight against Javier's character again, and then that's how Javier becomes pissed at Jack. And
What did he do? What did Jack do to piss off Javier Bardem?
So there's this thing like the Devil's Triangle, whatever, and then it's just basically this cave with a bunch of like, I don't know, like rocks jutting out of it. But just before the Jack's ship, which isn't the Black Pearl yet, gets into it, Jack does this like, it's like a hook turn, whatever you call it, and, like takes ropes and then gets around this rock outside it and do a quick, like really sharp turn. And Javier's ship's not a sloop like most pirate ships are. It's like a big old warship, so it's not as maneuverable. And it didn't do it, and it fucking went into it, and it killed him. So basically, Javier, you feel kind of bad for his character, actually. It's like anime again. It's like tragic fucking backstory. Like, oh, I'm part of my family line where we kill pirates because we want to bring good and blah, 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 blah. And, he's basically, I think his pride was really damaged. He was basically outwitted by a kid person. But anyway, no. Jack's captain dies and he hands him this compass. And like, I thought the sorceress chick, Calypso, gave him the compass. Or,
No.
I can't
think
remember.
it was.
The compass Jack has had since the first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had that the whole time.
Yeah.
Because it points to whatever his heart desires.
Yeah, yeah.
remember?
I thought he got it from someone else, but maybe I can't
No.
remember. I'll have to
He's
rewatch
had
the
it through the
movies
whole
and
It was just a
series.
magical tool that Calypso.
yeah,
wrote
but it
out.
showed him how he got it, which is neat.
So what was Jack trying to find though?
He wanted to find the truck. No. First he was finding gold. He didn't really have any life goal besides trying to do piratey shit, I guess, until Will Turner's kid was who had a search. He wanted to look for Jack Sparrow because Jack Sparrow was a great quote unquote captain that could help him. And that leads to Trident, and then like Jack's like, oh, Trident, yeah, like godly powers and shit like that. Since Jack's a stupid pirate, so
So is Jack
ageless, or is he just really old now?
I have no idea.
Because it's never really explained, but the dude doesn't seem to age, and apparently he's been pissing people off for a long time.
And his dad is Keith Richards, who looks like a fucking goblin.
Right?
Paul McCartney's his uncle.
The one where
Oh my god!
the one where they talk about the parlay, and he asks the old dude how's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you wonder how fucking old Jack is.
Paul McCartney is Jack's uncle.
Yeah, you see him.
Oh my god.
You see him in a prison, and he's singing a Beatles song, of course, and I hear what song it is, and he's like, wait, that is like, Uncle Jackie! His name's Jack also. I think his name's Jack.
I fucking,
But I don't mind Paul McCartney's characters. Like,
this movie sounds really frustrating to
his
me.
character was eccentric. He was briefly in it for like maybe like a minute.
I feel like this movie is frustrating to me because Max and I watch a shit ton of One Piece.
Yeah.
And so, okay, we delve in piracy of the anime nature.
We don't steal shit, we watch piracy.
Yeah, like, and it's just like, we're like, I really like I really like One Piece a lot, but like, I don't like Pirates of the Caribbean, and I think it's because of One Piece. I think One Piece does pirates better. I think so.
I think they do pirates differently. In pirates are really grungy and like piratey like they were in this world. And in One Piece they're very
But more glamorized.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
in One Piece it's more anime.
Yeah, but that's the thing, like, their enemies are very grungy pirates, though.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like, Blackbeard's pirates are very grungy pirate. Like,
Yeah, they're true pirates.
they're true pirates.
Are.
We're like, Jack Sparrow I guess if there's a character that Jack Sparrow reminds me of, it'd probably be Shanks, because, like, Shanks just doesn't give a shit.
He just wants to be a pirate.
Yeah.
He just wants gold
And that's Shanks.
Yeah, that's Shanks. Shanks
So,
just
like-
wants to relax and be a pirate.
Yeah. So, but like, what I heard is that like Jack was a slave trader, and like he wasn't for that. That's why he became a pirate.
You have the East Indian, whatever.
The East Indian Trading Company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to work for them, and he
Yeah.
didn't like it. That's why he became a pirate.
Yeah. Which is weird. Can someone tell me the difference between a pirate and a buccaneer?
Buccaneer, you're actually paid by the crown to go hunt down enemy forces and fuck up their ships and take their supplies.
Yeah, Buccaneers are paid to do this
You're
shit.
under the protection of the crown, or president, as we used
So
to
they're
have
war. So
They're the warlords.
They're the
basically.
warlords. So okay. So this is gonna delve into One Piece knowledge. So the warlords are buccaneers of the New World, then.
Yeah.
Well, the world government.
Yeah.
If we're going by that, and then pirates in general. Are there
pirates.
other sub things of pirates in like real life, or was it just pirates?
Pirates are basically just
There was
pirates.
pirates and there was buccaneers, and I think there was buccaneers and private. Wait,
Privateers.
it was privateers. Was shit. What was the I think buccaneers are part of the privateers. I think I might be wrong, but the privateers were definitely under the crown. I think buccaneers were too.
Yeah, buccaneers were.
Yeah, but privateers were definitely from that, and yeah,
Those were the, and then there was the navy.
Navy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so those were the only like I'm trying to wrap my mind on.
So there's Spanish, French, and English navies. Then the Americans got a navy.
Yeah.
But it was those three central navies, though, that wrecked shit up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so that's where like I'm just trying to like, now I'm trying to compartmentalize pirates with One Piece, and I'm just like, all right, so buccaneers and privateers would be the seven warlords.
Basically.
Then the Yonko, everyone else is their own pirate. Okay.
Yeah, there's no like official Yonkos except for maybe like.
Well, I think there was like technically speaking, there were like very like.
There were well-known ones.
Yeah, like the real Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Top up there as one of the like scariest pirates out there, and then yeah, that's pretty much
Actually, it was earlier that he actually killed. I was a Tangent and NPR their series of This American Life. They did a part about pirates, but it led to a different part about this guy. Anyway, but if we're talking about how who's the gentleman pirate? Whatever his fucking face was. Bonnet, Steve Bonnet, whatever.
Yeah, Steve Bonnet.
He was the shittiest pirate ever, and like how he used to be, but then eventually he got better and Blackbeard became like his mentor, kind of. Anyway, it's let's see, Blackbeard actually, when it was most part, didn't start killing people. It's a lot of just rumors and just stories and stuff until later in his career when Blackbeard started killing. Otherwise, he was just all in theatrics. Blackbeard actually like planned his shit out. He put matchsticks in his beard, and yeah, he wanted to look like he was with the smoke coming from him. He just wanted to be as intimidating as possible. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this one, but
no, like he was. That's why he was such a feared pirate.
yeah, because he was all in theatrics. That he was like he wanted the whole theatrical thing. Mostly, it was like it was the thing is you want to scare the goal was to scare your prey into giving them having them give their shit to you. That was the thing. But,
yeah, I didn't think I guess this is just gonna be the Pirates episode because I am now very interested just to talk about so One Piece was based a lot of the main pirates, Max, I started watching videos, are based off of legitimate pirates, and Gold Rogers was my favorite though. He was based off of a French pirate. I gotta find his name. He was based off of Oliver Lavasseur. He was named La Bouche, the Mouth, in his early days because of the speed and ruthlessness of the way he always attacked his enemies. He's also known for allegedly hiding one of the biggest treasures in pirate histories, estimated 8 billion euros at most, and heavy cryptogram behind with its whereabouts. That is why I that is so because okay, I guess it is gonna be a pirate episode, and that's yeah, but for real so to bring that up, and this is just me fanboying now, the reason why I like that is that people still now today still try to find his treasure.
Yeah.
They're still reading people's cryptographs, and the only reason
cool.
The only reason I bring this up is because the cryptographs are the allegory to the poneglyphs, and they're finally getting into the poneglyphs, and I'm like, oh, okay, you got to tell me more. And then Zoro's is the fucking Roronoa Zoro's is the one that really gets me. His pirate is fucked up. His pirate is really fucked up. His pirate was, what is it? It was his last name came from fucking Zoro. Yeah, his name does come from Zoro, and his pirate was a butcher though, because he would fucking maim and murder. He was a Spanish buccaneer,
okay.
And he was ruthless as shit. He would fucking murder and maim them on sight and hang them on pikes and shit like that to prove a point. There's just so many of these characters were based off of other things. Edward Newgate and Blackbeard and Whitebeard combined together make the real life Blackbeard's name.
Yeah.
Marshall Teach.
Edward Teach.
Edward Teach. Fuck.
Who played which what's it called? One Piece. Yeah, One Piece character represents Steve Bonnie. His name is Bonnie. Was Steve Bonnie the gentleman pirate then? Because also more facts about Bonnie was basically his piracy team was a midlife crisis because he got married. Basically, he got bored. He wanted to become a pirate, and
was he the Don Quixote of the fucking pirates?
Kind of, yeah. Because he had his own ship, and in his ship he had a fucking library. You know how impractical books are hard to make. They're paper, and it's on a ship. Yeah. Water. And
water plus books equals no.
And I think his crew did try to mutiny. Yeah, his first time they did mutiny him, and then he stopped for a bit, and he hung out with Edward Teach, Blackbeard, and Blackbeard kind of showed him the ropes. Blackbeard kind of was intrigued. It's this is the actual it's as a pirate you want to be able to hang out with an aristocrat class, and Steve Bonnie was one of the few he was an aristocrat kind of because he was rich, he was loaded with money, so he basically did what the fuck he wanted, and so Edward kind of took a liking to him because he was intrigued, and I think he probably felt bad about Bonnie. His Bonnie was a really horrible pirate, but later on, eventually he gets pissed at Blackbeard or whatever, and he gets his own ship back. And he starts becoming ruthless because before he didn't kill people, he barely did anything, and now he started killing people himself and everything else. And then later, when he was captured, I think he was in his 30s or 40s when he was captured, and then on trial they asked him, "Are you guilty?" So she's like, "No." He was forced to. I think that was actually a common thing pirates said was pirates were forced to do what they were doing. It was their own free will, but he was hung. But had a wife and kid. Didn't give a fuck about them. He became a pirate because midlife crisis, I guess.
Okay, so Don Quixote was his own thing, though. Like, Don Quixote was based off of Don Quixote.
Oh, cool.
Don Quixote. Because Don Quixote... Who was Don Quixote, though?
Pirate or the actual Don Quixote?
The actual Don Quixote.
Don Quixote was an old man, disillusioned, and he wanted to go on an adventure. I really enjoyed Don Quixote. So
Don
he
Quixote was great.
He had a donkey named Rocinante, which means beautiful, basically. Beautiful horses like that. And then he had a sidekick companion. I can't remember his name. I feel like bad.
Because all I remember from Don Quixote
tried to
was
stop him.
from fucking Tom Sawyer. No, Huckleberry Finn.
And so Don Quixote thought he was a knight. He found a really shitty, rusty armor, wore that. And then, like, one of them, he was a man from La Mancha. It's a great movie, actually, starring Peter O'Toole. And anyway, he went on adventures. One of them was, like, he was going against windmills.
He thought they were giants. And he was fighting windmills.
Okay, so maybe Don Quixote's name comes from that crazy guy.
Yeah.
But he does seem more Steve Bonnet.
Okay.
Whereas, that's the thing, like, in One Piece, fictional pirates are given actual names. Like, Eustace Kid is named after...
Billy the Kid.
Not Billy the Kid.
No?
Oh,
there was a pirate called Eustace, called the Kid Pirates, like, in real life.
Okay.
Led by someone with the last name of Kid. And then I have Roronozo's one because I wanted to. Yeah, William Kidd. He's based off of William Kidd, who was a English pirate. And yeah, he was a captain, simply known as Captain Kidd. Oh, okay. Now I actually know who this guy is. He was a privateer.
Okay.
He was a pirate privateer. But the one I wanted to bring up was fucking Francois Olianos, which is in Lolianos, which is Rorinoros in Japan. So he massacred a shit ton of people. He did horrendous shit.
Oh, the butcher. Okay.
Yeah.
God damn.
He did horrendous shit in the fucking Caribbeans. Like, that's the thing. Like, and like that's where like it's very to me it's very interesting. Like, I like fantasy. I always like pirates and things like that. I think they were only my interesting like one of like as a kid it was an interesting thing to be. Like, I didn't really like cowboys and Indians, and pirates were cool to me. And that's why I think I like One Piece a lot though. Because like when I watch One Piece, it's like what I pictured what the pirates would be like, just this weird adventure. And like the thing about like I think the One Piece world is interesting because it's all sea.
Oh yeah.
It's all sea. It's like
there's one continent.
Yeah.
It's the red line.
It's the red line. And it's just to me it's just super. It's like pirates are just interesting to me in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like there's so many references to pirates that they have. Like they actually like work too. Like their ships have cannons and shit like that. Like it is a pirate era.
Yeah.
Like it is like legitimately the pirate era.
Or some weirder stuff, though.
With some like with snail phones and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's anime.
Yeah.
But it's also on a completely different planet. They said it's not even based off of Earth.
But like that, my one favorite thing though is that like in there, like a Jolly Roger is just a normal term for us. That's what they called it in like in like real people world. But like the reason why they're called Jolly Rogers in fucking One Piece is because of Gold Roger.
Gold Roger's flag was Jolly.
Yeah.
So it was Jolly Roger.
Roger. And it's to me, it's just like those are always just interesting. Like I think that like there's a lot like Master and Commander was like one of my favorite
That's
movies.
a really
It's
good
a really
movie.
like naval combat wise, such a good movie.
Yeah. And it was not even pirates. It was the they were privateers, were they? No, it was just U.S. Navy
It was
versus
the U.S. Navy,
the Mexican, or was it Spanish?
Spanish. It was the Spanish Armada. And like, see things like that. Like, I don't know why. Like, I think there's stories just like I would never want to live on a boat.
No.
I think that seems miserable as shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's very romanticized.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
It's very romantic. Like,
Especially in One Piece, they never
Yeah.
talk about going hungry. They never fucking talk about scurvy or like
Yeah.
taking showers and
Yeah.
like bathing.
Well,
and
but
shit.
in the One Piece world, they have like fucking tubs. Like they have cool shit. And
Yeah,
Nami
they
does
have-
control the like you know.
Okay, Nami does kind of control the weather, and they have a fucking pump in their
Yeah.
boat.
And
that,
it's
like,
just that, but there's no electricity for their fridge, so like that's the only thing that like bothers me.
Yeah, well, they don't really use a fridge. They keep all their meat
And-
salted.
Yeah, but in their new one, they have a fridge because
Oh.
it's run by cola too. It's like, meh. But like my thing about it is just like pirate. Like again, I don't ever want to be. I would never want to be a pirate because it seems like
No.
a dirty life. But like to me, like pirate legends are the most interesting shit to me though. Like people have them. They're like, this guy fucking did this. Like first of all, you sail the fucking seas. I give you props for that. Like
Yeah.
Right.
even the Caribbean is a vast area. Like it's hard to get on there with a plane. Think about being on a boat all that time.
Right.
It's just like Jesus. Like that's the thing that
Triangle trade.
Yeah. It's just like it is so interesting that like, but it, like when you look at One Piece, it does mirror like the old world.
Okay.
that we
Yeah.
lived in. Like
Yeah.
there's slave trades and shit like that in
Oh,
One
yeah.
Piece, and like Luffy doesn't want any of that. Like
No.
but there are like the world government control like is a group of people all allied, like
Mhm.
royalties all allied together, just like in the old world, like everyone had kings and queens and things like that,
Yeah.
and they have normal meetings, and I think that's a very interesting like the interesting concept is that like everyone's at war in the real world. That was the thing. In this one, they're kind of aligned together.
They're kind of aligned together. Like there's small feuds, but they're all ruled by one central
Yeah.
government. So like
Mhm.
they don't actually full out fight.
Yeah. Unless you're a pirate, because fuck pirates apparently.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think that's another thing that like where pirates should be romanticized in One Piece because of all the good. Most of them, some of them do.
The ones you follow definitely do good.
Do good.
The ones
They're
that side with Luffy, they are good people.
good-ish.
Mostly good-ish.
Like Law is very questionable to me. Like I love Law, but he's very questionable. But no, like whereas if you see Pirates of the Caribbean, I don't root for Jack Sparrow at all. I don't root for any of the pirates Jack Sparrow's aligned with. I think they're all shitty people.
Yeah, and that's very real.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, the only one I kind of root for is Jack Sparrow because he's the main character.
Right.
Everyone else is just like out for themselves and they're just shitty
like,
people.
I think I enjoyed Will Turner's character since like he was looking for his father. You know, he was like
Yeah, he became more of like explorer and less of a pirate.
yeah. Over time he became one, but you know it was just
Yeah, that just kind of
Yeah.
happened because he was with Jack constantly.
I didn't mind. I liked Gibbs. Gibbs was okay.
Gibbs is one of my good ones. Gibbs is a good one.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, pirates are bad. Don't be pirates, kids.
Right.
Or move to Somalia and become a pirate.
Yeah. So that was our podcast. This week we're probably gonna have a few more.
Yep.
Jay's
Probably.
Space Cast.
Whatever cast I'm gonna.
Yeah, Ryan's, and then BroQuest.
Yep.
Woo!
And Ryan's not here. He died a tragic death.
Yeah,
Cool.
Ryan's dead. He'll be back next week.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.